Hello. Yes, I welcome you to Life Success Mentorship Academy. For those of you who have not met me before, my name is Emmanuel Eduzi. I mentor youths, young adults in all aspects of life. We have online mentorship, we have offline mentorship. Now, in today's class, I want to explain the similarities and the difference between mentorship and discipleship, because a lot of people confuse these two terms, mentorship and discipleship. Now, just because both of them involve relationships, yes, mentorship and discipleship, they involve relationship that leads to guidance, to support, and to development. But even though both of them are concerned with relationship, they have distinct differences in their approach, in their focus, and in their outcomes. So relax, sit down, and let us explore these two terms together today. Okay, together today. Okay, now let me talk on mentorship. Now we have a video on this channel on mentorship. Please look at it and take time to study it. Now, but listen to this. Mentorship focuses on developing mentees' knowledge, mentees' skills, mentees' business life, and mentees' career life. Do you understand? So, mentorship involves a relationship between the mentor and the mentee, focusing on business, focusing on professionalism, career, focusing on skills, focusing on knowledge. Do you understand? Now, mentorship relationship often have a defined duration or a defined goal. Do you understand? Mentors share their experience with the mentee to help the mentee to achieve specific goals. So, listen to this. Don't assume mentorship relationship. It needs to be consciously and intentionally applied for or entered into mentorship. Do you understand? If you want someone to mentor you in marital affairs, if you want someone to mentor you in academic life, if you want someone to mentor you concerning farming, you want someone to guide you concerning your skills, how to, maybe you have some skills, you are making some money, but you are not making enough money. You need mentorship. You need to, it is not just going to ask somebody a question. Do you understand? Mentorship, it goes beyond that. It's a practical relationship that the mentor knows he is your mentor. The mentee knows you are a mentee. Do you understand this? So, please, because why some mentorship relationships have not actually succeeded is because it vaguely entered into. Do you remember Lot and Abraham in the Bible? There were no defined relationship. They were just uncle and nephew relationship. There was no intentionalism. There was no deliberate, defined path to follow. Abraham was just mentoring Lot. So the thing led to a problem. You remember the problem? For those of you who know the scriptures, go and read their story. You will see how it led to a problem. So that somebody is your uncle, that somebody is your nephew, that somebody is your auntie, that somebody you just go to, maybe it's your pastor, you just go to your pastor, you ask questions, does not mean it's your mentor. Do you understand? Or a business guru, or somebody who's a leader somewhere, you just go to him, you ask questions, and you ask him, how did you do this, how did you do this, and he explains to you. No, be committed to your mentor if you are a mentee. And if you are a mentor, be committed to your mentee. Do you understand? Now, let me go to discipleship. Discipleship focus on character development. It emphasizes, listen to this, spiritual growth, character development, and a deeper relationship with God. Discipleship has to do with emotion, spiritual, and the other areas of life that mentorship does not cover. And what I've said concerning mentorship, I also want to say the same thing concerning discipleship. It's not to be entered into vaguely, ambiguously. No, it has to be intentional. You have to apply for discipleship training, or the discipler need to call you, invite you, and say, do you really want to enter into a relationship of discipleship, a discipler and a disciple? Do you understand? You remember Jesus? He called and made disciples. Okay, so there's one difference I want to emphasize. The first difference I want to emphasize. Listen to this. There is one serious difference between mentorship and relationship. Listen to this. While mentorship may be for a short-term duration, discipleship is a long-term relationship. Can I emphasize that again by saying it and repeating it? Listen very well, so that you don't enter or you don't confuse these two terms. Some people are in mentorship relationship, they say they're in discipleship class. Some people are in discipleship class, and now listen to this. Okay, though discipleship can even include mentorship, but mentorship does not include discipleship. Please be very clear about this difference. But there's something I said I want to repeat, very important. Listen to this. While discipleship is for a long-term relationship, mentorship is for a duration, a specified duration. When the goal of mentorship is achieved, then the relationship will end. Do you understand? So, another difference is this. Although, if you are mentored and you succeed very well, you can mentor others. But in discipleship, one of the aims is to reproduce spiritual leaders who can in turn disciple others. Do you understand that point? In discipleship relationship, one of the goals is to disciple you in such a way that you can disciple others. Don't jump into discipleship. It requires a long-term training. So those of you are saying you want to become discipler, you want to disciple people. How long have you been discipled? Answer the question. How long? How long? And in what areas have you been discipled? Can you mention specific duration you were discipled? Or can you even mention your disciples? Who are your disciples? Okay? So don't jump into discipleship is not for small boys. Discipleship is not for who? It's not for small boys. It's for mature, experienced, wise leaders, spiritual leaders. Do you understand? Okay, so what experience? Those of you are just small boys, just few years, maybe just above 30 years old. You said you want to become a discipler. Who do you want to disciple? Okay, you want to disciple secondary school, primary school children. Yourself, as I said before, have you been properly discipled? Okay, then mentorship. Well, anyone who has, if you succeed in business, you can mentor people on business success if you have some experiences. If you succeeded in your marital life and you have real holistic and complete package, you may disciple that. But all of you small boys that are just carrying about portfolios and calling yourself mentors and disciples, be careful. What did I say? Exactly. Be careful. Okay? Now, before I close this program today, I want to ask you a few questions. Number one, how old are you? Number two, who is your discipler? Number three, who are your mentors? Or you are empty. You don't have anybody. In one of our videos, I think the topic is mentorship. We said, don't choose poor people as your mentors. Don't choose inexperienced people as your mentors. If you want to be rich, choose rich people who got their wealth in a beautiful way as your mentors. If you want to succeed in ministry, choose people who have succeeded in ministry as your disciples. If you're king, there's a video also on this channel talking about wise men, kings, prophets, and scribes. Yes, what I'm talking today is quite different from that. Listen to that video, it will help you. But I want to conclude by saying, don't be empty. Don't let your leader be blind leaders. Don't let your discipler or your mentor be blind leader, blind people. If a blind leads the blind, they will both fall into the ditch. I'm sure you know. Okay? So, empty leadership produces empty result. Go with that statement. So that it will help you to choose a leader over your life who will lead you to the topmost top. That is why we are here. Life Success Mentorship Academy. We have defined curriculum that is so wide, so big, and the boys and the girls, men and women that have enrolled in our mentorship program, either one-on-one, online or offline, you can see the result. Even the result is also somewhere in some of the videos in this channel. Okay, subscribe so that you can get more videos like this. And also, we encourage you, like, share, and comment. Look at the comment section. Have you written something today? Comment on this video. Then we can produce more like this that will help humanity. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful time. Bye.